All right, guys, welcome to lesson 2 in the mini course series where I share with you a step-by-step process of what I call the Lean Accelerator method and what has helped me simplify my nutrition and has allowed me to get down to 10% body fat without cutting out foods that I love or spending hours in the gym. And now when it comes to losing weight or changing your physical appearance or physique, it all comes down to nutrition. Right? Your nutrition is, some people would say 80%, but I would argue it's 90% of your results. And more specifically, there are 3 components that I teach my clients and that I have perfected myself that you must get down if you want to lose weight and look good and feel the way you want without having to do crazy diets or spend hours working out, okay? And there's a way to do it, and that's what I'm gonna show you here, all right? So the first component you have to pay attention to is the quantity, the amount of food you're eating and the amount of food you're burning off in a day, right? You've heard it before, it's all about calories in, calories out. If you burn more calories than you take in, AKA a calorie deficit, then you're gonna lose weight. If you're taking in more calories than you're burning, well, then you're gonna gain weight. And this is just the beginning. The calorie deficit thing is everywhere. Everybody knows it, and that's the easy thing to understand. The hard thing to understand is, how do you go into a calorie deficit and lose weight, get back on a maintenance track, but keep the weight off, all without doing a super restrictive diet, during the diet and then afterwards. This is what nobody's telling you when you finish their diet or when they offer you their program. And we'll get into that, but what I first want you to understand is the reason why getting the numbers is so important and how to go about doing it is you need to know how much food you should be eating every day. You need to know what your activity level is, or more specifically, your total daily energy expenditure, which is simply a measure of how many calories you're burning in a single day. And the number is based on 2 different things. One is calories burned at rest, and then 2 is calories burned during your workout. And lucky for you, there's a calculator that you can use that does all the work for you. It estimates your total daily energy expenditure based on many different things like your age, your height, your weight, your activity level, and then it's important that you keep in mind it's not 100% accurate, but it works. It does the job, right? So let's say I'm a male, 30 years old, I weigh 159 pounds, 5'7", and I usually do moderate exercise 3 to 5 days a week. And my body fat is 9 to 10%. I'm gonna have to eat around 2,700 calories per day to maintain that, which is what I do. So what that means is if I don't wanna lose any weight or if I don't wanna gain any weight, then I need to consume about 2,700 calories a day. Anything less, I'll lose weight. Anything more, I'll gain weight. So if you look down here, you'll see that if I want to stay at the weight that I'm at, I need to consume 2,747 calories per day. And if I want to lose weight based on a 500 calorie, per day deficit, which is what we're going to stick with for simplicity purposes, then I need to drop my calories down by 500 per day and eat 2,247 calories and nothing more. So, in terms of how much proteins or fats and carbs that you should be eating, that's really going to depend on what your metabolic type is and a little trial and error on your part. If you're gonna do it on your own, you need to figure out what it is that works for you, which is gonna be different for everybody, obviously. But for me, I'm somewhere in between the lower carb and moderate carb. And so if you look at the table here, it will show you how much of each macronutrient you should be eating based on what you respond to. And I just found that for me, I'm somewhere in between moderate carb intake and lower carb intake is the most comfortable place. And obviously, this is gonna vary based on my activity level. If I'm a little more active that day or I'm working out more, I'm gonna lean more towards that moderate carb versus the lower carb. If I'm only working out, 15 to 20 minutes because I have a lot of work that day or whatever it might be. All right, so now, like I said before, the quantitative stuff and the numbers, this is all the easy stuff. Like, you don't even have to do it. All you have to do is plug your information in to a calculator and it does the work for you. The hardest part is structuring your macros, your fats, proteins, and carbs in a way that allows you to hit your calorie goal without eating chicken and broccoli every day and cutting out all the foods you love or feeling like crap and having a headache, having low energy, or feeling like you just got hit by a bus to lose weight and look good only to gain it all back when you can no longer take feeling like that anymore, or you get sick of oatmeal and egg whites and salmon and green beans. You got to eat this, you got to eat that, eat every 4 hours and all that kind of stuff, right? And this is what programs will have you do, and they'll get you results, but you're not going to feel good doing it, nor is it something that you're going to be able to sustain for the rest of your life, or years and years to come. And so how do you go about structuring your macronutrients and your calories in a way that allows you to hit your goals in a way that you can enjoy and sustain for the rest of your life? Well, that's what we're gonna go into next. So click the link below and I'm gonna walk you through the most important thing that has helped me look and feel the way I want while being able to, enjoy dinners with my wife or go out with my friends and all that good stuff. So go ahead, click the link below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.